And I believe they're in and they are ready. Spectral versus Dynasty. Almost forgot who they were versing. Alrighty, so we have Mike Check, Spinach, TJ for Dynasty, and Dyer, Avilian, and Knick-Knack for Spectral. As Mike Check goes up for a ball, it's slot into the center, and Spinach just unable to get to that one. TJ puts it up. Mike Check just rushed into that one and didn't get a touch onto it. Avilian's got a bit of time, never mind. And TJ just clears that one out of harm's way. Mike could have had a nicer shot there, but unfortunately couldn't get enough power onto it. And as TJ hits that one downfield, Knick-Knack able to return the favour. As Dyer puts a shot onto target, but TJ is there to clean it up. And Spinach could possibly flicks it over the top of Avilian. Knick-Knack is there, however not a meaningful touch. And could still be harmful here with a shot coming from TJ just over the bar. Can Spinach put it in? And that was probably the softest shot I've ever seen in my lifetime. As Mike Check hits that ball down the field. I'm just going to call him Mike. Maybe Mike Check. We'll see how it goes. TJ 50s it. Probably wasn't a good idea. As Dyer beats him to the ball. Avilian is up. Can he get a double touch here? And slots that one into the back of the net to give Spectral that 1-0 lead. Just a minute and a half into their first game. Very well done there by Spectral. Good kick off there. Knick-Knack does have a bit of time. Passes it to Avilian. Avilian putting that ball downfield. Knick-Knack with a touch onto the wall. Dyer shot onto target, but TJ is there to block it. But TJ could have a shot here. Spinach is up. Doesn't put it on target. Dyer, he has a shot here. Potentially top left corner. Slots that one into the back of the net. And a quick 2 goals here by Spectral. Very, very threatening up front. And we're just going to have to see. I'm going to have to see if Dynasty can keep up with this, because those were some quick goals in consecutive fashion here. Avilian slots that one up. Oh, miscommunication there. And puts, oh my, almost slotted that one into the top right corner. That was Knick-Knack, I believe. Ant-Man. Touch. Could he get another touch here into the center? Knick-Knack isn't quite there, but he does get there eventually. As Mike Check gets demoed by Knick-Knack as TJ hits that ball downfield. Not able to get another touch to that, but Dyer just puts the ball up, allows Ant-Man to get a touch. Probably not the best of touches. 1v1 scenario here. Does hit the ball over him, but is able to get a deflection up into the roof as TJ misses that and Avilian's able to clean up. But I was about to say, could have been a shot there, but just couldn't get in front of it. Dyer just hitting that ball forward. Doesn't have much boost to work with, if any at all, as that pass goes down to Knick-Knack. Knick-Knack with a deflection up onto the top. Avilian just misses that one. Dyer, good touch. TJ puts that one towards the middle here. Can Spinach turn on that? He does. Oh, and a nice double there. See, he couldn't have shot the first shot because someone was there. But he hit it right into the wall and was able to get a nice double. Not sure if that was meant or not, but at the end of the day, it goes into the back of the net, so it's going to count. 2-1 lead to Spectral, but a nice goal by Dynasty here. It's against the rules to have series mutator on, by the way. You mean the thing at the top? The counting? I'll inform them of that. Thank you for letting me know. They also should have named it, I'm pretty sure. I'm not sure if that's a rule or not, but they should have named the teams as well. But right back into the action here. TJ's got like this fucking weird boost sound that's kind of annoying, I'm not going to lie. But Mike Check, not a meaningful touch as Spinach puts it over the top of Dyer, which kind of puts it towards his own net, and luckily able to get out of harm's way. Mike Check towards the center here. Can he 50 it into the back of the net? But Dyer said, listen, I'm going to put it in front of goal, but I'm not going to put it right in. Spinach is up, able to get a touch here. TJ couldn't quite get to it as mic check. Does have enough boost to get a double, maybe TJ? With a nice pinch, mic check. Couldn't right put that one in the top left corner. As Dyer's dribbling up the field, flicks it up, but not to anyone, and wasn't a good flick, to be honest with you. As TJ slots this double, I believe right over the top of the keeper, if I'm not mistaken here. No, underneath the keeper, right into the back of the net with a little bounce onto it, and that's 2-2 with 1 minute remaining. We will make at 4:40 and then wait for him to be in the lobby. Sounds perfect. Valiant hits that ball downfield. Mike Check is able to pass it back. I'm not sure if that was meant or not, and almost a save. Very close there. I believe that was TJ that almost saved that one. Almost got to it in time, and just unlucky there, I guess, but a nice shot off. Put Spectral back in the lead. 3-2 here. Good 50. Another good 50 going towards the advantage of Spinach. Spinach coming over the top of that. Puts it in front of TJ. Can TJ get a shot off? But way too high. Not really doing any damage. Aviliant. Good 50 over the top of him. Gets it over the top of another. And Aviliant slots that one in the back of Dynasty's net. And that's a 4-2 lead and should be the game for Spectral here. It was a good comeback by Dynasty, but unfortunately couldn't hold up that draw. Not that draw, sorry, that tied game. And now we have a good lead by Spectral. All they need to do is hold on for 20 more seconds as Mike Check is up for this ball. Drops it right in front of TJ, but TJ obviously not going to go for that one. And should be just a dying seconds of this matchup as Knickknacks, just a little cherry on top. He just wanted one more. He just wanted a few more points on the board and make it look like it was a convincing fashion, in convincing fashion rather. And yeah, 7 seconds left. 5-2 in favor of Spectral. TJ could have a flick here. Tries to fake out one of the Aviliants all over it here. Passes to Knickknack. Does he get a flip on that? And another goal. 2 cherries on the top of this cake. As Spectral dominating Dynasty in this first game of this 4 PM matchup. Any predictions for the next game? Anyone got any predictions for the next game? I think, actually I'm not going to make any predictions, but what I am going to say is that I expect that Spectral is going to come out very confident here, and I hope that Dynasty can pull something out of the bag here. Spectral all the way, says Mason. Yep. That was a really nice double by Aviliant to start off the game. As we are loading into the second matchup of this second series. Oh. In future, turn off mutation. Here's score. Alrighty. MXTP_healings. Thank you for the follow. I appreciate it. As Knickknack whiffs that one. Ant-Man turns away from it. TJ puts it over the top. Almost slots it in the back of the net. Good 50. Goes up. Up high. Knickknack unable to reach. Spinach. Can you get this ball into the center? No. Goes for a demo. Just with it. Whiffs. And oh my, is that going to go in? And yes, it does. Aviliant once again slots that ball into the back of Dynasty's net. It was a bouncing one. It came off the crossbar after a demo. And 1-0 lead early on in this game to Spectral. That Joy Kid, thank you for the follow. I appreciate it. Knickknack is up for this. Is he? Mic check. He's on top. I always feel like I'm just talking about a mic check every time that happens. But back into the action. Dyer slots that ball once again into the top right corner, I believe it was here. Good little touch over the top of TJ. And Spectral, comfortable 2-0 lead, I would say. Car soccer, yeah, it's car soccer. That's what Rocket League is. Aviant? I think his name's Avilian. Unless I'm just reading it wrong. Nah, his name's Avilian. Mic check. Good little pinch there. Just couldn't get that little touch over the top of the defender as Knick-Knack just slots that ball down the field. Spinach with a terrible touch. Ooh, just unable to get the touch onto it there. As Dynasty look all over the place here. It's not looking good for them. TJ, good touch forward. Mic check, able to pop it over the top. TJ is up, but not quick enough. Good job, Dyer, you bloody good bloke. We have some Dyer supporters. I did hear a bunch of people prior to the game hyping up Dyer. But from what I'm seeing here, Avilian's doing very well alongside Dyer. They're playing very well together. Dyer unable to get to that second ball quick enough. Knick-Knack gets demoed by mic check. TJ does have time on the ball here. He flicks it up, puts it really high up, but I believe Dyer misses that ball. Take it back. Spinach puts that one in the center, but an easy clear for Spectral here. TJ puts it over the top of Avilian. In an awkward position here. Passes to Spinach. Spinach puts that one onto the wall. And just unable to really do anything with it, to be honest here. Spinach going up. He has 40 boost to work with. Mic check. Puts that one into the center. TJ is there, but just couldn't get high enough to it. And a nice shot by Knick-Knack, I believe it was. Unless that was Knick-Knack who just touched it at the end. It was a good touch by Avilian, and Knick-Knack just stealing that goal. And 3-0 lead to Spectral. It's a very dominant performance here. And honestly, if this keeps up, then I don't see a way back for Dynasty. Knick-Knack puts it over the top of one. Spinach does get a touch. Not really a meaningful one here. As we slot that ball down the field, mic check able to clear it. TJ is following it up. Does miss. Knick-Knack with a good read. Ooh, gets a nice little touch. It was a really nice turn, but it's not enough power on it. Mic check. Trying to get that boost, but Dyer was already there. He's just boost starving him at this point. Good 50. Good 50s by Spinach. Spinach unable to get a shot off. Kind of just helps out Spectral, to be honest there. Mic check. Gets it over the top of one. Unable to get past Dyer, which has been a brick wall in this game, to be honest with you. This commentator seems like the kind of bloke to buy pin at the pub less. Facts. Not sure what that means, but we'll take it. Avilian. Lots that one on the ground. TJ able to put that one downfield. Good touch into the center, and TJ just puts that one in the back of the net. They do have 1 minute to work with here. So let's see if they can bring it back. But with the performance and the way that this game has been going, I don't think that we're going to be able to see a comeback here for Dynasty, to be honest. No SSIERL. I don't know how to say your name, but thank you for the follow. I appreciate it. Oh my god, is that an R34? I missed the action there, but Spectral put another point on the board. And yeah, just comfortable wins all round here, to be honest. And just another one. It's 5-1. The first one was 6-2. And I mean, if they did this a little bit earlier in the game, we could have seen double digits. Kickoff number 7 in this game, I believe. Spinach pops that one over the top. TJ does demo Dyer and somehow slots that ball into the top right corner of the Spectral's goal. Wait, I want to see how this one went down. Just as it bounced, somehow got a really nice touch, and there we go. Here for the commentator and the commentator alone. Thank you, that Joy Kid. I appreciate it, brother. Dyer does hit it towards his own net. TJ is up, slots that one in. I mean, if they keep it up, they will be back in this game. But I believe Spectral will pump on a few more goals here if they go back to playing how they were playing. Here for Dyer and Dyer alone. TJ towards the goal, not really harmful as Knick-Knack is there. Avillion turns shy of that one. Knick-Knack does get a touch to it, not towards the goal. TJ is there. Good 50 there by Knick-Knack, not allowing TJ to get through. Dyer puts a shot off and just puts it in the back of the net. 6-3. Spectral are going to take this second game. I think it's looking like a wipeout of a best of 5 series here. The Dyer train. We got a Dyer supporters. We got the we got Nin saying Dyer goat, and just another one. Dyer's for Spectral's 7th goal. I mean, you guys predicted it at this rate. What's he at now? Dyer he's on the bottom of the leaderboard, but does have the most goals on the team. I'm not a supporter, I'm his teammate. Are you on the Div 2 team or the Div 1 team? Dyer just tries underneath that ball as TJ just dribbles into them and basically said shoot. 4-7, Spectral's way. And let's just skip this. At this rate, I just want to skip to the next game. Spam this to help pass. TK, just let him be, man. The bot's gonna time you out. Oh, that's funny. And Spectral take the second game here. It was a comfortable 2 wins after they were winning. I believe it was 5-1 at one point. They just started to slack off a little bit and allowed Dynasty to get a few goals on the board. But I am keen to see how this third game goes, as if Dynasty can't bring it back, it's going to be 3-0 and the series taken by Spectral. Avillion to go. He has been playing very well. Did slot a nice double in the second game early on, or the first game rather, my bad. And the kickoff of the third game between Dynasty and Spectral. Spinach, unable to get to that one, but I'm sure he meant to do that fake. And that whiff works out in his advantage as Dynasty get on the board in the first 4 seconds of this match. Let's see if they can hold this lead, which, if everything goes to how the other games have been, we're going to see Spectral with a few points on the board by the end of this game. Avillion slots one on the board. TJ just gets a little touch to it. Knick-Knack, 50. TJ wins that 50. As Mike Check hits it towards, and TJ just missing there, and Avillion putting over the top, and he's going to have an easy shot to equalize. And Spectral back on the board. Not really a surprise at this point. We've seen them score 15 goals in the past 2 games. So not really a surprise that they're back on the board, but are quick to equalize here. And we're not going to rule Dynasty out yet because it is a best of 5. Mike Check towards the goal. Good save by Knick-Knack. And just hits that ball downfield. Avillion could be able to slot this one and just just above the bar there. Dyer just kind of looking lost, to be honest. Knick-knack goes underneath that ball as Mike Check hits it forward. And then a demo from Knick-knack onto TJ. Mike Check is behind this. Good 50 by Mike Check and TJ. Knick-knack puts it over the top. Is he able to get a double here? No. Dyer's going to have a shot on target. And Spinach unable to get to that one somehow. And Spectral get their second goal of this third game. He was backwards in an awkward position and just unlucky and unable to get to that. Dyer hits that ball up. He's going to follow it up. He's going for a double off the ceiling. Unfortunately, couldn't get to it. Spinach going for this ball. Good 50 by Villian. Almost putting that ball there. He could have gotten a touch. Dyer. Good touch on the right-hand side. To the right-hand side, rather. As Villian puts that ball up. Dyer trying to redirect that one down. Almost had it. Just couldn't quite get there. Dyer disappointing the fan club. I'm Team Spinach now. The fan club keeps switching, and I think Dynasty was unable to save that slow shot that was just dropping down by Knick-knack. Yeah, TJ and Spinach just unable to get to it, and that's Spectral's third goal. Another kickoff here. Let's see how it goes. Knick-knack winning that kickoff. Mike Check. 50 with a Villian. Dyer is not going up there. TJ got a couple good touches to get it past one player. Villian, Ant-Man. Getting like 55 touches on the wall there. As TJ is up. Knick-knack beats him to that ball as he was closer. Mike Check. Just hits that ball downfield. He might be following it up. Very not a meaningful touch there. But Spinach puts it into the center, but just not in a position to really counter with. Mike Check shoots. And his player almost got in the way there. But able to slot that one in. And look, we're not going to rule out Dynasty just yet. But they are losing 2 previous games. Or they have lost 2 previous games, rather. And they got two goals on the board here. So Mike Check and Dyer both whiffing that one. Villian puts it towards the goal. Spinach with a little touch. Dyer knew that Knick-knack called that he had it. And was able to do that. Redeemed make a joke. Alrighty. The joke is that Dyer has the biggest fan club ever. And is still on 16 points with half the game gone. That's your joke. Villian does get a nice flick on the top corner, but TJ able to get there. Knick-knack just wide. Villian, good 50 into the center. Dyer probably going to touch it down, but TJ's there to clean up. TJ, can you get one more touch? No, he can't. Knick-knack getting that ball forward, does hit the roof. Is he able to get a touch to it? The defense just slots that one over the bar as the Villian puts it into the middle of the pitch. Dyer gets a demo onto Spinach, and Mike Check gets a demo onto a Villian as Knick-knack hits this ball to Dyer, as Dyer is going to take a shot, but Spinach is there to get in the way. Mike Check hits the ball down the field as Knick-knack just kind of puts that one into the center. Dyer does get a touch to get out of harm's way. Knick-knack, good 50 there. Mike Check could be following this one. No, Spinach has it. Mike Check is underneath it. Can he flick it? He hasn't realized that the goal was open, and Spinach was like, yo, just go. And comes from behind him and puts that one in the back of the net. A Villian is a sick beatboxer. All you need is fans. Not going to say that. 3-4. We can't rule out Dynasty just yet. I've said it previously and I'll say it again. It's a best of 5 series and they're only 2 games down as of yet. Good little touch there. TJ was trying to get there early and just really didn't do himself a favor by hitting that. Dyer, good touch over the top. Avilian might be able to get there and almost 50s that one into the back of the net as Mike Check gets stuck on the side. Dyer and Nick Nack almost, if they got a pinch there, that would have been a nice goal. Dyer puts it towards goal, a nice angle there. Just kind of 4 kilometers an hour into the top left, middle left side of the goal, we say. And for Spectral's 5th goal here. It's 5-3. Dynasty really need some work. Need to put in some work. They want to get a result here because they currently have no games up against Spectral. Avilian, good touch. Nick Nack, in 50'd by TJ. Avilian puts it over the top of TJ, but Mike Check is there. Nick Nack misses that one. Dyer is there to clean up. Dyer got another touch. Unfortunately, can't get past TJ. Nick Nack just hitting that one downfield. There's Mike Check is there to get in front of it. And Avilian almost linked up with his teammate for a goal opportunity. Is he going to turn here? He does pick up the boost pad. Nick Nack going to put it... Oh, goes for a flip reset. And I guess that flip really faked him out. Because at the end of the day, if he didn't get that flip, I think he would have gotten to it. A nice flip. Actually, I reckon if he didn't touch it, it would have gone in anyways. But a nice shot there by Nick Nack. And 7 seconds remaining. Spectral is going to take this series 3 wins to none against Dynasty. And that wraps it up. Spectral versus Dynasty. GG's from both teams. It was a good effort by Dynasty, but just not able to keep up with the level of Spectral.